I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers to make the playoffs.
Shocker.
The Pittsburgh Steelers to make the playoffs at plus 330. I'm not saying win the division. I'm saying you make the playoffs. This team is so freaking disrespected. And Andrew's grinning over here. This is disrespected football team.
You don't even want the win total.
You made the playoffs last year, right?
Before we start the show.
You don't want the win total. You just want to make the playoffs plus 330.
Just hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
It's 3-1 odds. Yeah, listen to this. Win total minus 110. Make playoffs plus 330. What would you rather have, right?
Well, the win total is 8.5, right?
What would you rather have, minus 110 odds or plus 330
So you
odds?
think they make the playoffs at 9-7 or 9-8 now?
And you make the playoffs.
Can I ask you a question?
No,
Please.
I'm making my point.
Or make your point. Then let me ask you a question.
Yeah, then you can ask me a question. This team was a playoff team last year, correct?
Yes.
Got murdered by Kansas City, correct?
Yes.
With the hardest schedule in the NFL. The number 1 ranked, toughest schedule in the NFL. And we're getting knocked, right? Oh, Mitch stinks. Mitch isn't that great.
He does.
Fair, fine. Okay, maybe he does.
How many years since he's been a quarterback?
Was Ben Roethlisberger to you that much better than Mitch?
No, I think Mitch could be better.
Phenomenal defense, best defense probably in the NFL. If I had to say.
Stop.
What do you mean stop?
That is blasphemous.
Best teams in the AFC North. Additions, we got Miles
No, the
Jack.
Ravens defense is better.
We got Miles Jack now.
The
We got
Ravens
Miles Jack.
defense is better.
Easier schedule.
I'd like to ask you a question.
Good running backs.
Miles Jack might not even start.
You're giving me 3-1 to make the playoffs.
Yeah, no,
With
it's
the same roster,
great odds.
The same roster.
It's not
and an
great
easier
odds.
schedule.
Don't lie to him.
No, plus 330 is solid odds. But here's the question that I have to ask
ask me
you,
the
Jack.
question. What does our crowd think? Mike, what do you think of that?
The Steelers suck ass.
All right, Mike has no mic in front of him. He has no mic in front of him.
What do you think, Zach?
What do I think the Steelers are going to be this week?
No, what do you think of that bet right there?
I like the bet. Look, I like...
Same roster, easier schedule. I mean, is Mitch much worse than Ben?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
I don't think he is. I
think Ben, if they're both quarterbacks, right? Ben is he's not better than Mitch Trubisky will be this year, but he doesn't make that catastrophic mistake that I think Mitch Trubisky has a history of making.
That's a fair point. But I think
Also, the Steelers defense last year, how many touchdowns did they score?
Steelers D is phenomenal.
You think again though the touchdowns are reliable?
That's a
I
phenomenal.
mean, Andrew, at the end of last season, Ben couldn't throw the ball 20 yards.
Yeah, that's
He
what
seriously
I'm saying.
couldn't.
I mean,
But here's the question, Jack: is who are you taking the Steelers over? Who are you leaving out? Because ready, AFC
carry us
West.
to the playoffs.
Ready? There's the AFC West. Okay.
0-4.
But I'm just saying for playoff teams, you have an AFC West winner.
I take us over Oakland.
Let's say Oakland doesn't exist.
Take us over Las Vegas. Sorry, Las Vegas.
All right. So do you make it over the Chargers or the Broncos?
No chance.
I say make it over the Raiders and the Broncos. I'm
Okay.
not high on Russ.
So let's pretend.
I think
he
Russ
just
is a
picked
shitty
the team.
quarterback.
So let's
Flip the
pretend.
coin
Let's
right there, just
pretend
said it.
Chargers and Chiefs make it. Okay. Let's say they make it. The Bills are going to make it. All right.
Our schedule's not
They
hard.
win their division.
You know what our schedule
Are
is?
you better than Baltimore or Cincinnati?
We play Baltimore very well with Lamar. We have Lamar's number.
But are you going to have a better record than Baltimore or Cincinnati?
I would think so, yeah. I do. I really do. I think since he regresses, they have a target on their back now. I think we're out for some blood. 10-1 to win the AFC North. We're out for some blood. Mitch is feeling disrespected.
All right, Jack. Why don't we quickly graze through your schedule? Graze through.
I'd like to give my win-loss for each one of these games as well.
Yeah.
We'll be quick.
Same.
We'll be quick.
And I'll be honest.
Week
I will
one.
also be honest.
Week 1 at Bengals.
Loss.
Let me just take a sip of this Busch Light really quick.
An unnamed
We're not
light
sponsored.
beer.
Yeah, we're not sponsored here.
Shit, gotta cut that.
Week 1. Steelers Bengals. In
Loss.
Cincinnati.
Loss.
Okay.
0-1.
Patriots at Steelers.
Win.
Win.
1-1.
I'll give you win. 1-1. Okay. At Cleveland.
Win.
Loss.
2-1.
Win. Deshaun won't be playing.
Loss.
No, they're in shambles. 2-1.
Jacoby
Okay.
Brissett is the quarterback.
Keep track of your records.
Okay, fine. I'll give you the win. 2-1.
Hosting the Jets.
Loss.
3-1.
Loss.
3-1.
Loss.
3-1.
No. All right. I'm with
3-1.
Jack. 3-1.
That's dumb, Paul.
At Bills.
4-1. Beat him last
That's a
year. Can do
loss.
it again.
That's a loss.
Jack.
Beat him last
Jack,
year. Can do it again.
I'd
We
give
beat
you-
him last
right
year.
now,
Can do it
look,
again.
Jack, I don't care what the line is. I'll give you plus 21 right now. The Bills
We
beat
just
them
heard that, right?
45-0.
Oh, we just heard that, right?
Yep. Someone write it down somewhere.
So I'll take the Steelers plus 21 in that game.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
I'll
Let's
stop
be
at
realistic.
20.5. 20.5.
3-2.
3-2.
3-2.
Hosting the Buccaneers. I think you lose that too.
I think we win that game.
Jack, can we go to you neutral party?
I'm serious.
I'm a neutral party. That's a loss.
All right. 2-1, Jack. I'm sorry. 3-3. Hosting or at the Dolphins.
Win.
Win.
They stink.
I think they win that. I think they win that.
That's also going to be an all Steelers crowd. Like
What?
you don't,
Yeah,
have, you
win.
don't have fans.
Win.
That'll be
What do
a
you
home
mean? Who's going to guard
It will
Tyreek?
be an all Steelers.
Tua guards him.
But
Let's be generous.
Tua
Let's be
guards
generous.
him.
Let's be
Tua guards
generous.
him.
We
Tua-
give them the win.
Tua guards
4-3.
him.
At Philly.
Win. Win.
Loss.
No,
I
no.
think you lose that.
We lose. Look, fine. We lose to Tampa and Buffalo. I think we beat Philly.
How does that work? That's another
I think
thing.
you're 4-4. I think we're being
Philly's
reasonable here.
Philly's
Hosting the
overhyped.
Saints.
Philly's
Hosting the
overhyped.
Saints.
Philly's way overhyped this year.
Hosting the Saints.
They beat
Dodgers
the
score?
Saints.
I think that's a win.
Dodgers
That's
score?
definitely a win.
Hosting the Saints. Win.
5-4. 5-4.
Win.
Hosting the Bengals.
Win.
Loss.
No.
I actually think you win that too.
We're gonna split with Cincinnati.
6-4
6-4.
at Colts.
Loss.
It's probably a
Loss.
6-5 at Atlanta. That's
Loss.
a win.
Win.
You
Win.
think?
On the
Oh,
road.
who? Des Ridder or Marcus Mariota? Come on, with that, no way.
All right, let's give it to him. 7.
You can't, if the NFL's hard to win on the road, it's literally the one sport where
That'll be a
where the
home
road
game.
no,
That'll be a
it's
home
not.
game. Yeah. Dude,
What,
every
Atlanta
time
has
we go,
fans?
every time we go to Atlanta, I see a gazillion towels in that stadium.
So every stadium is a home game for the Steelers. Is what you're saying.
Atlanta,
Where is
Miami.
it- where do the Steelers play that it's not a home game?
This is where we're at home, ready? Pittsburgh, obviously. MetLife, Miami.
That is absurd.
I was at the game
that
3
is
years ago.
Absurd.
I was there 3
what
years
week was
ago.
it?
It was
Week
like-
16.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I literally just guessed that for everyone in this room. I had no idea.
It was about week 15.
Yeah, and
Well,
what
okay.
that's like a 3
So-
and 13.
so-
oh, no wonder the Steelers who were started. Stop.
We're,
Okay, thank
we're at
you.
home in Atlanta,
Next.
Arizona, LA, Miami.
Okay, so if we're being generous here, you're 7-5. If we're giving you
And our defense also blitzes the shit out of Mariota.
Ravens at Steelers,
Win.
So they're winning the division.
I think they
Wait,
probably
oh,
lose that game.
winning
Really?
the division.
I
You-
think the Ravens are so overhyped this year.
All right,
Like,
let's
it's
give them the win.
incredible.
8-5.
No,
It
no,
is
stop,
incredible.
Stop giving them
Hold
these.
on.
They're not beating the Ravens.
They are
you
beating the Ravens.
Have you
Look,
seen?
I'm on Jack for
Have
the
you
Ravens.
seen how well the Pittsburgh Steelers D has played against Lamar in the past? He can't do a thing on them.
Yeah,
Fine,
no.
whatever. Win. Give them the win.
All right,
Whatever.
8-5.
At Panthers.
If we get to
Oh,
10,
that's
Win.
Baker Mayfield.
that's a win.
Win.
That's win.
That's 9 wins.
9-5. Hosting Vegas.
Loss.
Loss. I give that a loss.
I'll give
9-6.
On Christmas Eve in Heinz Field.
You have-
Come
you
on,
have to-
come on.
Excuse me, not Heinz Field anymore.
It's Heinz. It's always Heinz.
The ketchup bottle is gone.
Nah, it's
What's the
always
new
Heinz.
name again?
I don't know. It's like Astro something, right?
Acrisure.
Acrisure.
Sounds like a farm.
By the way, we've
like a
given you the
mouthwash.
benefit of the doubt.
So,
After
yeah,
this,
yeah. With the benefit of the doubt, it's 9.
After this, I want you to finish this. I'm not going to say anything. Can me and Paul go through a realistic win-loss, and we'll take 30 seconds with you not saying a word.
I've also given you guys benefit of the doubt. We're not going to lose at home to the Buccaneers.
Jeez. All right, at Ravens. That's a
Loss.
loss. That's a loss.
Loss.
We're 9-7 here, and then you're hosting Cleveland.
Win. That's 10 wins. We're in the
Loss
playoffs.
with Deshaun Watson.
With
9-8.
Deshaun Watson, I think it's a loss.
Missed the playoffs.
Depends what happens with Watson.
And there's like 3 or 4 wins in there that you won't actually get.
The last time we lost to Cleveland with fans at home, with fans in the stadium at home, was probably 40 years ago.
You mean the playoff game?
Yeah, there's no fans there though. It doesn't count. That never happened.
Were there no fans of that game? Was that the
yeah,
COVID game?
yeah. That's what I was referring to.
Jeez.
All right, whatever. It's going to be I'd rather take the 8.5 wins. I actually don't think it's a bad bet. However, they're not going to beat the Jets at home, but we'll get to that when I can go.
I mean, that's just outrageous.
it's not outrageous.
It's not a bad bet at plus 330. It's
No,
not.
it's
It's
not
not
bad.
terrible.
It's
After
not.
going through the schedule, it's not a
It's
bad
pretty
bet.
much it's the easier schedule with the same roster essentially. That's what I'm saying.
The 8.5 wins though seems to be pretty solid. A pretty good line.
I don't like minus odds though.
What
No,
are the
of course
odds?
you don't.
Minus 110. I'd rather bang a plus 330.